Nice. Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. So let's talk about everything else that is happening in the world of crypto, guys. Yeah, guys, you are welcome. 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 So Bitcoin is trading above $110,000 once again. So we will head up to $112,000. But guess what? We have a slightly pullback, but the Bitcoin is holding strong above $110,000. So let's see what is happening in the market in the world of crypto. Let's talk about crypto and everything else that is happening in the crazy world of crypto. Guys, I know most of the question which most of you guys have been asking is that, so when will this cycle end and what should be happening in next cycle and when we should enter the next bull market. And you know those are the most questions which most of you guys have been asking. Yeah, guys, you are all welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So let's discuss. Let's see what is happening in the market. So and what should be happening next cycle. I keep saying it. So despite even if Bitcoin still have up and down, you need Bitcoin more than Bitcoin need you. We still have some positive news in the market. MicroStrategy decide to add another $450 million worth of Bitcoin to their portfolio. That is quite about almost about $500 million. So, and this correction, this ongoing Bitcoin correction, it showed heavily on chain. It showed that so despite Bitcoin trading between $110,655 right now, so it showed that so Bitcoin is still holding strong. And why will you be scared? Don't be scared. So let's see this. Let's see what next. So this my system once again, man. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, guys, circles, man. What? Today again. Okay. Fox. Maybe I should get my PC. Guys, I hope you guys are hearing me. It's crazy. My PC was just like, so my monitor, one of my monitor run out again. Yeah, guys, why is the market down? So we'll be looking into that right now. So David, how are you guys doing? So guys, let's dive into the market. First, I want you guys to see this. So despite a lot of people be panic right now, say, oh, Bitcoin is being down. You can see here that, so this is from Bitcoin Magazine. Almost 94.85% of Bitcoin supply, which is the total supply, has now the issue. So there's not much Bitcoin out there, guys. For sure, you have to think again. So anybody tell you that, so there's so much Bitcoin out there, so there's not much Bitcoin out there. So we have few Bitcoin left for, for, and right now we have less than 0.01% of the world population which own Bitcoin. So which even own more than one Bitcoin. 0.01%, which show that, and you can see that almost 94.85 of total Bitcoin supply has now been issued, which show that, we only have less than 6 Bitcoin out there. So guys, so first, this is what I want you guys to see today. So as you guys all know, you guys who have been talking about this Bitcoin cycle, I want you guys to see the Bitcoin inflation supply. So this is why you really need Bitcoin. The government today, they keep printing more and more money. This is a Bitcoin supply, but you can see this is a Bitcoin inflation, which is this is where we are right now. as you guys can see, there is no much Bitcoin out there. You can see Bitcoin is already between, as of today, between about 90.9 million Bitcoin, which is in supply. We have a 90.9 million Bitcoin, which is in supply. But you can see Bitcoin inflation has been dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. That is because every halving event, every halving cycle, guess what? Bitcoin cuts the block supply by 50%. So which is why you can see that it has been dropping down and dropping down. Till when as you guys can see here, till when Bitcoin 21 million, the totaling be in circulation. So we show that so even if as of today, Bitcoin trading around 110, 111,000, you are still early. So you really need Bitcoin. So you need Bitcoin more than a Bitcoin need you. For sure, guys. So you need Bitcoin more than a Bitcoin need you. So, and most of the altcoins, they are still holding strong as well. Ethereum, so which I will be showing you guys that more will keep accumulating. So which take us here. This is one of the things which I was telling you guys, during the weekend that WF flip it back. We'll be looking into that. I showed it yesterday, which is World Liberty Finance, Abby. World Liberty Finance, the Trump backings coin. It happened to be that, so it did down, but which I will be showing you guys right now. There's positive news about World Liberty Finance that they will be using the 100% of the fees to buy back the token and burn it as well. So which I think is positive. We'll be looking into that. I have the headline here as well. Yeah, guys. Strategy, MicroStrategy just added another 4,408 Bitcoin. So as you guys can see, which is worth about $450 million last week. On Sunday, which was just about 2 days ago, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor, he posted the MicroStrategy tracker. So when he posted it, I was saying it here that so don't be surprised. Strategy, they will be adding more Bitcoin, which is what is happening right now. So Michael Saylor, the CEO of Strategy, just tweeted out about a few hours ago that they have added another $450 million worth of Bitcoin. So guys, which is quite huge, so the Wall Street, they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. They keep buying and buying and buying. Bitcoin and crypto is against inflation. So which is what I was just showing you guys right now. You can see that, there is no inflation in Bitcoin. This is why you really need Bitcoin. This is why you need most of those cryptocurrency like Solana, Ethereum, which they hedge against inflation. So the crypto next cycle, even if we haven't get to the next cycle yet, which is 2021, which the market usually did, sorry guys, take that back, 2026. So we are not going back. So 2021, 21 million Bitcoin. So that's what I mean. So 2026, which will enter the next Bitcoin phase of the cycle, even if we haven't get to there yet, but guess what? You need Bitcoin more than Bitcoin need you. So this is a Bitcoin supply, which will ever be existed. You can see it here getting to 21 million. But guess what? The inflation keep dropping down like never before. This is the inflation of Bitcoin. You can see keep dropping down like a rocket. That is because you can't print more Bitcoin, but you can print more fiat. You can print more Bitcoin. This is why you really need Bitcoin. This is why Bitcoin and crypto is against inflation. And the government keep printing more and more fiat, which is which is why your buy power keep taking away your buy power every single day. Which is why people like Michael Saylor, the CEO of Strategy, he keep buying more Bitcoin, keep buying, he keep acquiring, he keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating more Bitcoin every single day. So guys, we take us here. ADA, as you guys can see, I added the ADA to my thumbnail. So Cardano founder, which is Charles Hoskin, so he said that he's eyeing a major partnership with which is this WLFI, which was what you guys were just saying just now on the chat. So World Liberty Finance, USDC1, and Chainlink. So Chasowski said that they will be having a huge partnership with World Liberty Finance and Chainlink as well, which will help ADA to grow as a token. So guys, let's see what next. This is the World Liberty Finance. So when Liberty Finance just announced that 100% of the fee, they will be using it to buy back the token and burning it as well. So which I think it will help the token. So you guys should let me know what you guys think about the World Liberty Finance. So I think it's been trading around the market cap is between about $7 billion right now, if I'm not mistaken. But guess what? So the truth is that the truth is that I think in a raw run it will be a good token. So it would be good to hold in a long run once it's settled down. Which if you guys can see right now, this is the chart here. So the World Liberty Finance, it seems like it's has settled around 22 cents, between 22 21 cents. But right now it's trading around the 22 cents. But it seems like it has settled around here. So this is the World Liberty Finance. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. It's quite not seems like it has settled around here. You guys can see. So if you can still be able to accumulate around 20 cents, if you want to hold for a long term, I think it's worth holding for a long term. But one thing seems here is that so this yesterday there was news around on X, aka Twitter, that so if they decide to purge this World Liberty Finance to keep to the World Liberty Finance USD one, I don't think it's a good idea because what happened to Luna? So when they purge Luna to Luna USDC, Luna USDT to Luna Terra, what happened back then when it crushed down? That was during 2022. So guys, let's see what next. So Ethereum, the Wall Street, they keep accumulating, as you guys can see. So Sharply just bought another 39. Yeah, for sure. I think so. So Sharply gave me, they just added another 39,000 worth of Ethereum, so which is quite huge. So more, the Wall Street, they keep accumulating and accumulating, but there's something which I think it will happen to Ethereum. Let's quickly see this. I think this September, what will happen to it in September? I think this is what will happen because I think this chart here is what will happen to Ethereum this September because what I'm seeing now here is that Bitcoin dominance is rising again. So we show that so Ethereum dominance will drop down, and Ethereum, you guys can see, is pulling back here. It will pull back down. Let's say Ethereum will pull back down to like about 3,000. $14,500 and now the end of September was again. So before, because the money is rotating into Bitcoin once again. So which is why I still say that the cycle is not over yet. So Bitcoin bull market is still not over yet. It's still not over yet. So most of the data here are still saying that Bitcoin bull market is still not over yet. So money is rotating from Ethereum back to Bitcoin right now. So which is we'll be looking into Bitcoin dominance now. Let me see. Let's quickly see this Bitcoin dominance for you guys to see. You can see. So Bitcoin dominance was now around 55% just about 3 4 days ago. You can see that the Bitcoin dominance is coming back upwards again, hovering around 58% right now. When Ethereum dominance is sitting around 13.3%. At because dominance, it looks like it's coming back upwards again, guys. So guess what? Money is rotating out from Ethereum into Bitcoin, which is what is happening right now. So which is why I think that for sure, so September, let's say September, I think Ethereum will drop down slightly. Bitcoin will be up slightly more than Ethereum. And guess what? Then money will rotate from Bitcoin once again. Then money will rotate from Bitcoin into Ethereum. So which I think it will now be the art season before we enter the next cycle. So 2026, which is bear market if history is on our side. So even if we enter the 2026, which will usually be the bear market, but I don't think I don't think the market will dip down like previous cycle, as I always say. So I still believe that so We now have the Wall Street here, which they now keep buying and buying and buying and buying, which they keep accumulating and more Ethereum, more Bitcoin. But guess what? So it's still never a bad time to keep DCA, which is why you never go wrong by DCA, guys. Never go wrong by DCA. Keep DCA, keep accumulating as much as you can. One thing is that don't go all in because I think the market is still way too high. Bitcoin is still up huge. Bitcoin trading around the $110,000. It's still up huge. So I showed you guys just now that there's no much Bitcoin out there. So which is you guys can see this chart here. This is a Bitcoin price, but you can see that 94.85% of total Bitcoin supply has now been issue, so which has now been issued out there. So there's no much Bitcoin out there. Keep this here, keep holding. Still remain one of the best strategies. See, same Ethereum here. You can see that the Wall Street, that's why the Ethereum is down. Ethereum is, we still be saying Ethereum is down, but guess what? Ethereum is not that down because Ethereum was still trading 3 months ago. Ethereum was still trading between $3,500. But guess what? Ethereum skyrocketed up, boom, to $4,950 August. Now we're having a slightly pullback. You can see here, your Fed Finance just bought another 10,000 worth of Ethereum. That's about $44 million adding to their Bitcoin reserve, their Ethereum reserve as an asset. So creating more people keep creating a reserve every single day. So the best strategies to keep accumulating Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana is to keep this here, so that when the market is up, it will be up huge. Wait until deep. Yeah, I still know that so the market deep down will always have up and down, but the good thing is that if you want to hold for a long term, you all know you can't time the bottom of the market. So it's still never a bad time to this year. Pick up some Bitcoin, $2, $3, $4, Ethereum. If you are just coming into the market to understand how the market works. But when the market is totally down, like when Bitcoin deep down like 30-40%, I think it's a good time to go all in. I was showing you guys yesterday during my live stream here that when Plan B created a pool, so if Bitcoin will ever dip that, let's 30% was again, a lot of people, at least 60, almost about 67% of Bitcoin and crypto investors voted yes. So which is, even if I myself, I believe yes, the market will still dip down 30% was again. It would be an opportunity. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be afraid. Bitcoin is down a few percentage. So look into the long run. What inflation is doing to your money in the bank. This is why you need Bitcoin. So look into the long run. The US national debt keeps skyrocketing like never before. US national debt is hitting about 30, it's hitting about 37 trillion because the inflation chart is skyrocketing. But guess what? Bitcoin inflation is dropping down. It will keep dropping down because it's already programmed by code. So you can't print more of it. This is why you need more Bitcoin. You need Bitcoin more than Bitcoin need you. So Bitcoin don't even need you because it works for you. So you need Bitcoin more than as Bitcoin need you. So guys, which take us here? Solana has been holding strong even if over the past few months as well. So Bitcoin has times on more surges to 150K. So Peter Bryant is saying that so the sentiment of Solana it keep growing. So more people are adding Solana to their portfolio once again, and because of that, he still think that so Bitcoin still have more chance of heading up to $150,000 this cycle. So yeah, I still think so. If not those way which they decide to dump some of their Bitcoin holding in the market just a few weeks ago, for sure, so Bitcoin still have a lot of chance of heading up to $150,000. Bitcoin is still trading above $110,000 today, just for Bitcoin to add how much to the price? $40,000 to the price. Bitcoin will be trading between $150,000 per coin. So guys, stay strong. The market is still looking fantastic, and as you guys can see, so the takeout today is that so you never go wrong by buying Bitcoin. 21 million forever. One Bitcoin equals to one Bitcoin. You guys can see, so the inflation will keep going down. So it's either you decide to hold an asset with inflation or the one without inflation, which is Bitcoin. Bitcoin don't have inflation, so you can't print more of it. You can see, so we are here today, which is between 19.19 million in circulation, but we are heading here, which is 21 million. It will just be going like this forever. But guess what? Bitcoin inflation will keep dropping down like never before, because every halving cycle, we all know what happened when a Bitcoin cut the block supply by 50%. Yeah, guys, which is why miners are taking profit right now. So miners are also taking profit as well. That's because they know that what the market is once the market deep down, they will be able to take profit. It will put, even if they decide to take profit, it will put more pressure on Bitcoin. So in order for them that not to happen, it's better they decide to take profit right now, so that when the market is down, they don't need to sell in order for them to buy more mining machine. So it's better for them to buy right now, sell right now, that the market is up. Yeah, guys, let's look at most of those altcoins. Let's refresh the market. Can see in the past 24 hours, the market is up slightly once again. Bitcoin trading, Bitcoin is slightly up with about 1.7%. Ethereum is down today, which is what I was saying just now. Money is rotating out from Ethereum into Bitcoin, which is why Bitcoin dominance is slightly up. So I think this is what will happen to Bitcoin with this chart, which I just showed you guys just now. So I think this is what will happen. So this month, I think we'll just have a Ethereum negative month. More money will flow out from Ethereum this month. Ethereum dipped slightly down, but guess what? The money will rotate into Bitcoin. And then I think this will be the last rotation of money into Bitcoin this cycle. Then money will rotate back again into Ethereum before we finally end the cycle. Solana still holding strong above $200 today again. Yeah, guys, I see the chat booming. If you are watching from S, aka Twitter, head over to the YouTube channel. And if you're already watching from YouTube, smash the like, the subscribe button, turn on notification bell. Let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. If you're watching from Kick as well. So, guys, head over to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and turn on notification bell so we can discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. It's very, very important, guys, because so Bitcoin has become one of the best performing assets in the history of mankind, and it will keep being. So in order for you to be a partaker of it, you need to make sure that you invest in it by adding at least $2, $3 worth of Bitcoin to your portfolio every once in a month. Once you have some cash on your side, it's very, very important. Let me refresh this here. Guys, seconds, let me duplicate it so we can do it this way. So guys, let's do Q&A. Drop your question on the chat. Let's do Q&A. If you have any question, drop your question on the chat. Let's do Q&A, guys. So what Liberty Finance, they said that we'll be using this. The news says that, the headline is that they will be using about 100% of the fee to buy back the token, which is that is quite huge. 100% of the supply. They'll be using 100% of the supply to buy back the token and burning. Not just buy back, they will also be burning it as well. Where is the headline here? Let me see if I can bring it out once again. Yeah, my people are on idea. I see the chat booming. Oh, the word Liberty Finance. Okay, guys, this is it here. So for you guys who are asking about the word Liberty Finance, you guys can see the chart. What Liberty Finance? It seems like it's holding strong between 22 cents right now. So once it starts recovering, I think it will recover back up. To recover back up. So you guys can see. So it has been settling around 20 cents to 22 cents, which I think okay, it's not bad. It's not bad for the token. So they said they will be using 100% of the fee, to buy back the token and burning it, which it will really help the token as well, which is one of the things that is helping BNB. BNB is holding strong today because the team concentrates so much on burning. So They usually use take it's almost about 50 to 75% of the fee. They use it to buy the token and burn it. So which is why BNB is still holding strong, sitting at top five today, the CMC, which is not bad. Yeah, guys, let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. Let's do Q&A. You guys should let me know on the chat what you guys are buying, what you guys are holding. Yeah, happy new month to you guys all. One Liberty floppy. Everybody is just talking about this One Liberty finance. So it's a WLFI token with the Trump just launched. You know, same thing people are saying on Twitter, on X, that, so they dumped the token about, it's now down to about 50%. The early investors are still in profit. You know, the people who invested during the ICO. So the early investor are still in, they are still in profit. They're still in profit, guys. The early investor are still in profit because one thing is that they only unlock about 20% of it right now, which I think, so if they decide to sell at least now, if they decide to sell about that 20%, even if they are not, if they decide to sell 20% right now, it's quite not bad. So they will have to hold the other 80%. Who is not feeling fine, which will wish him a quick recovery. Seriki, so sorry for that, man. Sorry. Be careful out there. Mostly, you guys should be careful out there and don't drink and drive as well. Yeah, miraculous. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are good. Don't drink and drive. Stay safe. Christabel, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, my people. How are they? Greetings to you all. Yeah, greetings to you all, guys. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We are here. So the market is still holding strong. I totally understand that, some of the way they are taking profit, some of the institutional investors, because each time we have, one thing is that, so the rate cut is coming up, which is this September. So most of these institutional investors, they still believe that, so the Fed chair, Jerome Powell, he will cut interest rate this month. But guess what? If Jerome Powell decide to cut interest rates, good, it will be good for the stock market and Bitcoin as well. But if Jerome Powell decide not to cut interest rate, I think it will really bring the market down. So why is these institutional investors are so afraid? They are so scared right now. They are trading Bitcoin like a tech stock. They are trading the Bitcoin just like a stock right now because they believe that, so if Jerome Powell don't cut interest rate, they will be able to borrow more money to invest. So, which is why they are selling most of their risk assets like Bitcoin and some other stock as well. I think that, that is what is really happening in the market right now. But guess what, guys? Despite all those things, but Bitcoin is still hedged against inflation. Bitcoin and most of those cryptocurrency, they are still holding strong and they still hedge against inflation. So there is Bitcoin don't have inflation, which is why I bring out this chart today, which you guys can see. You can see the Bitcoin inflation keep going down like never before, guys. There's no much Bitcoin out there. Keep holding this year. If you're in profit, yeah, it's very, very important to take profit. As well, take profit when you're in profit. So that's because it's one of the ways for you to buy back more Bitcoin and crypto when the market is down. Only in the deep we drop called the appreciates well. Okay, we are waiting for the deep, so the market, even if I myself, so I keep saying instead of me to be bearish, I will be bullish. So I even prefer the market to dip down for like at least, for direct in about 2 consecutive years, at least for the market to trade between about to dip down for like a direct 1 year or restart recovery for the next second year so that we'll be able to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto. Once again, sorry, man. Sorry. Be careful out there. So, guys, stay strong. Keep holding. Michael Saylor, he keep buying and buying and buying because he believes so much that we are still early in Bitcoin and crypto. So, which is why the CEO of strategy, Michael Saylor, he keep buying. So they just added almost about $500 million worth of Bitcoin to their portfolio once again. So guys, keep this year. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So we all know, you guys all know that, so for sure, Bitcoin, at least it will always come back up. So we will always, this up and down is here, and every cycle, the volatility keep reducing. So the up and down keep reducing. That's because, so when, every cycle with each having event, every cycle, we keep having more people coming into the crypto space, embracing Bitcoin and crypto. So, which is why even if the CEO strategy to tell that out about a few hours ago that whoever owned the most Bitcoin win. So for sure, and you need to make sure you are in the crypto space. And Robert Kiyosaki, I showed you guys yesterday. Robert Kiyosaki, the CEO of the mind behind or the mind behind Rich Dad and Poor Dad, the author of Rich Dad and Poor Dad, he was saying yesterday that so if the market deep down, he will accumulate more Bitcoin crypto. And if you are just coming into crypto, you don't know how to start, and you don't know how to start buying. So guys, all you just need to do is simple to register with an exchange like a BYBIT, Binance. So there's link to those exchange. It's free for you to register. And once you deposit up to $1,500, you have a chance to get up to like about $1,000 from $50 to $20 to $1,000, from $50 to $1,000. So in your first deposit as well. So register with exchange like Binance, BYBIT, Kraken as well. So then you can start a DCA with about $2, $3 in the crypto space. So Bitcoin will keep winning, which is what has been happening over the past few years. So over the past few years, Bitcoin has become one of the best performing assets because it's an asset with a limit supply. Solana as well. I usually pick up those one in DCA when the market is down, but right now the market is up. Okay, take profit and DCA as much as you can and hold for a long term. I keep saying it, Bitcoin is an asset. It's not it's not a meme coin. It's totally different from meme coin. People who every person who have ever invested in Bitcoin, even if as of today Bitcoin is down, you have never still lost less than more than you have never still lost more than if you are not in profit, it will be negative with about 5-6%. So unless you just started investing in Bitcoin this August when Bitcoin hit about $124,500. So yes, stay strong. So for sure, the market will always Bitcoin and crypto will always win because you can't print more of it. So Bitcoin is still on sale. Michael Saylor said that each time the market deep down, embrace it as opportunity. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all, thank you guys. I see the amazing comment from you guys from YouTube. Even if CZ was saying it about a few days ago, I showed you guys when he said that, so the worst thing to do in crypto is selling the dip. So if you don't want to sell your Bitcoin last month when Bitcoin was trading $124,500, today Bitcoin is trading between $110,000. So why will you be selling your Bitcoin today? I totally understand that, so you will be scared, oh, Bitcoin is trading between, $110,000. Okay, Bitcoin is going to zero. No, Bitcoin will never go to zero. We may even deep down this month. So historically, September, Bitcoin usually have a negative 6%, 5-6%. Even if we still have a negative 5-6% this month, that will take Bitcoin to around 100, like between about 98,000 to $100,000, which is still not bad. Now you guys can see on Bitcoin is almost back up to $111,000 once again. Life here. So there's not much Bitcoin out there. So we still have about 0.01% of total of the global population which own more than one Bitcoin each as of today. Even if as of today. So guys, stay strong, keep this here. And I also show you guys just about a few days ago when Gucci's now accept payments in cryptocurrencies, including Ethereum and Dogecoin. Those are some positive news. It's just that now Bitcoin keep doing his things. Bitcoin is still decide to trade sideways for now. So guys, you guys are amazing. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. See you all tomorrow, guys. From 6 p.m. Central European time going. Charisco is out.